how are you all? I hope that you all are doing great. My name is Shreya Shekhar and I make video on paintings. So guys, in today's video, like you can see, I've already made the background, the element which I'm going to make, so you'll get a rough idea what exactly I'm going to make. I didn't really wanted to make this video very long, so purposely I have already created this background, so you can also do it. I have used my pencil and scale and I have randomly put some lines and I drew this. So I've used my Brustos 300 GSM paper and Brustos watercolor, Brustos paint brushes to create this complete look. I will definitely drop down all the materials which I've used in the description box, so you can definitely check out the links and buy all the products if you want to. So yeah, now without any further delay, let's start. So in this video, like you can see, I've wet the paper, and after wetting up the paper I have used different colors of orange and yellow shades. So all the orange and yellow shades are from yellow color family, and I've used all the colors from these, and I am going to create the clouds until I am completely satisfied. So once I get the exact texture of yellows and oranges, I'm going to use the rusty red color to create and give some life to all the clouds. So for that purpose I am using my watercolor palette from Camel. So this color palette is also very amazing. I really didn't want to use Brustos colors. I just wanted to see how Camel colors react with Brustos colors, and it turned out to be really amazing. So that is why I used these two colors, and it turned out to be really great. So like you can see that I have used these two colors and created the clouds. So in this way you can also do it. Once you are satisfied, once you feel that it is completely absolutely fine, then you can definitely stop using it, and you will let the painting completely dry for that time. Once you are done with clouds, and once you are done with this wet and wet technique, if you don't know by the way what is wet on wet technique, then you can definitely check out few of my previous videos. I have explained wet on wet technique very much in very detail in all those videos, so you can definitely check out my previous videos. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, then you can definitely go and subscribe to it. And yeah, back to the point. Once you are done with making the clouds, once you are done with making the background, you can definitely stop here and let the painting completely dry. Usually people use hair dryer, but I stop my painting at this point and I take a break of half an hour, just because I don't really want to urge things up. Plus I really need a break to think and to start doing something different while I am painting watercolor paintings. So yeah, this is the technique which I recently observed, which I recently encountered. So yeah, this is like a very great technique. I take few minutes break after doing the watercolor painting, and once I'm done with this, I definitely let the paper completely dry, and once the paper is completely dry, I start making the elements. So for the elements, I've already put the pencil sketch before doing the watercolor, because after watercolor is done, you cannot really rub or erase the impression of pencil. So that is why I make it a point that the colors are really accurate and I don't miss anything, like I don't miss any of the single points. So yeah, with black sketch pen or black colors, which I by the way am using from Camel's palette only. So I'm using the black color and my Faber-Castell's fine liner brushes, and I'm using these two brushes to create this element thing. I am just overdoing the things which are from pencil. I'm just overdoing with the fine line brushes. And yeah, that's all I guess for the complete procedure. Once I am done, once I'm satisfied with all the colors and all the fine lining things, I will do a finishing touch, or I will give a touch up to my complete picture with my sketch pen. You can use any sketch pen, or you can also use fine liners from Brustro. I tried to use fine liners from Brustro, but then I switched to sketch pen because sketch pen was a better option to do this thing. So yeah, that's all for today's explanation, guys. If you really like my video, if you are loving my watercolor techniques, if you're liking my watercolor paintings and the process video, then you can definitely like, share and subscribe to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, please support, please show your support and like my video. Definitely give a comment in the comment section if you really like the videos and everything. And we will meet tomorrow at the same time. Till then, take care. Bye.